Driest November on record, by the way, for us last month. So certainly we need the moisture. We're getting it now. Live look at traffic, including the I-74 span here. You're seeing some wet pavement, light rain though, nothing overly heavy. And this is actually on the way out. It'll be out of here in the next hour or two. By the way, today is December 1st, so it is technically the first day of winter. If you're a meteorologist anyway, it's not going to feel like it though. As we kick off the new month here, look at all of the red that we have got here on the departure map. The next 10 days, you've got about 90% of that time spent with temperatures that are going to be considerably warmer than we usually see this time of year. Look at tomorrow, 23 degrees above the average. And you got a high of 63 expected. That's near a record, by the way. And even into the weekend, you've got some warmth and into next week as well. So that's kind of the big theme around here. And also, our friends from Climate Central kind of compiling some data on our winter season here in the Quad Cities to show us how climate change is really shaping this season as a whole. And what they found is since 1970, we're averaging about 13 more days with temperatures above the normal of what we would typically see in the month of December. If you break those actual temperatures down, that's about an average of 4.5 degrees worth of warming there for the month itself. Quite a considerable rise when you think of the short time span too. The 1970s, of course, when you look at the huge scale, not all too long ago, but certainly there's a big upward trend there. What does this trend look like nationwide? Well, notice we're awfully close to where the more significant warming is taking place. We're just in the shade that's just below the strongest shade here of red, but a lot of warmth towards the northern U.S., which is certainly quite concerning. You're also noticing that too. You're kind of living through that because you notice our fall seasons are getting longer. Notice we haven't even seen really our first true measurable snowfall yet, or at least a shovelable snow, because we've been so warm. Prime example of what's happening there and how that directly ties with climate change. So really interesting perspective on that this morning. Let's go back to your forecast here where we're tracking some rain. A little bit moderate at times. I wouldn't say heavy, but certainly a downpour or two moving through Maquoketa. That'll be getting into Savannah here shortly. Also near the DeWitt area, we're seeing that. But here's the back edge already approaching the Quad Cities. And we're actually going to start to see some clearing work in here in the next few hours. There's the clearing line, by the way, just now pushing through Waterloo. So once we get that in here this afternoon, we'll clear the skies out. Temperatures quickly rising into the upper 50s. Another weak little disturbance will pass us by to the north early tomorrow morning. But what it's going to do is pull up more warmer air from the south. That's going to mean highs into the low 60s. The record tomorrow, by the way, is 65. It's going to be awfully close to that for some of us. 41 degrees outside in Moline right now as the light rain continues to push through for us. Let me take you through the next 8 days. The warmest, the next 3. We'll lose a little bit of that warmth to kick off the weekend on Saturday. Does look like, though, we've kind of flipped the pattern for Sunday. Get another 50-degree reading on the board. That'll mean a couple of rain showers, perhaps some snow mixed into those rain showers by the time we hit Tuesday.